Hi, everyone. I'm here with a good news announcement from the Biden administration. This is a rare newsletter that we get to do, and so I'm excited to bring this information to you. On June 17th, the Biden administration announced the Keep Families Together initiative. This is an executive order that is meant to help families of mixed status, meaning one of the spouses is a U.S. citizen only, not permanent resident, and the other spouse is undocumented. And typically, in a situation like this, where the undocumented spouse has entered the country without a visa, the process to get a green card can take up to 5 years, where you file an I-130, then a waiver, then a consular process. And through that wait time, there's no work permission, no protection against deportation. And at the end of the process, the immigrant spouse has to leave the country and go to the consulate in their own country before coming back in with a green card. We have many clients who go through this process, and there are up to 1 million people who are in the middle of this process in the United States. But there are also many people who have elected not to even go through the process because they don't want to risk the final departure to get the green card to come back in. So the Keep Families Together initiative is aimed at helping families just like this. And the idea is that as of June 17th, in the families where one partner is a citizen, one partner is undocumented, and has been here for 10 years, then the applicant, the immigrant spouse, can apply for a parole document, which would come with work permission, and it would also bring eligibility to adjust status to permanent resident in the United States without needing to leave, and in many cases, without needing to file for a waiver. So this is going to be a really great option for a lot of people who find themselves in this situation. We have just received the announcement from the Biden administration, so we still don't know what form they're going to want us to use, what the filing fees are going to be, etc. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't get started. We can act now. So here are the steps that everyone should be taking. Number 1, consult with my firm or an immigration lawyer that you trust, not with a notario, not with your cousin, not with your neighbor. Please go to an immigration lawyer who has experience, who can guide you on the best strategy for you and your family. Number 2, start to gather all of your civil documents in one safe place. Your marriage license, the birth certificates of your children, etc. Your passports, your own birth certificates. Start getting all of that in one place. Number 3, remember I said, in order to qualify for this, the immigrant has to have been here for 10 years as of June 17th, 2024. So we know you're going to have to prove that as part of your case. So start gathering your physical presence evidence documents for the last 10 years. That can look like school records, medical records, work history, like your taxes or your check stubs. It could be your phone records, your rent payments, anything that is an official receipt or document that has your name and demonstrates that you were in the United States. And you're going to need something for the last 10 years. So start looking at where are the gaps in time and start thinking about what evidence you can gather for that time. Also, if the immigrant has been arrested during their time in the United States, you are going to need your arrest records, and you're going to need certified dispositions from the courts. We can help you gather those records if you need, but if you don't, that is also something that you know you're going to need for these cases. Finally, these things cost money. You're going to have to pay a filing fee to the government. If you use the services of an attorney, you will need to pay the attorney for their services. So start saving your money, putting it together, because this is a potentially temporary program. It's an executive order that is under President Biden. We don't know what will happen after the election. So you'll want to take swift action, not waste any time, and not delay because you don't have the money to do the case, you haven't gathered the necessary documents. So hopefully that gets everyone started on what you need to do. As always, we are here for you for your questions. We'd love to schedule a consultation and talk about how keeping families together can maybe benefit you and your family. So we'll talk soon. Thanks for watching.